the iconic world of automotive innovation, the 1990s are often celebrated for producing some of the most iconic supercars of all time. Lamborghini, Ferrari, and McLaren were locked in a battle to create the fastest, most technologically advanced machines on the planet. Yet amidst this competition, a lesser-known French company named Aixam dared to challenge the norms of what a supercar could be. The result was the Megatruck, a V12-powered off-road capable crossover that defied conventional wisdom and remains one of the most unique vehicles ever produced. Aixam, founded in 1983, was known primarily for its microcars, tiny lightweight vehicles designed for urban environments. These cars were especially popular in Europe, where they provided an accessible mode of transportation for young drivers and city dwellers, and they were actually quite successful in this market, and by the early 1990s, Aixam had established itself as the leading manufacturer in this niche market. However, the management at Aixam decided that the company needed to diversify and expand its offerings. This decision led to the creation of a new brand, Mega, under which Aixam would produce full-sized cars. But instead of doing the sensible thing and starting with a conventional sedan or sports car, Aixam decided to make a statement by entering the supercar segment with a vehicle unlike anything else on the market, the Megatruck. Now, the Megatruck was conceived as a versatile supercar that could excel both on the road and off it. The idea was to create a vehicle that combined the performance and styling of a supercar with the practicality and ruggedness of an off-roader. This was a radical departure from the norm, especially in an era when supercars were primarily designed for blistering speed on smooth tarmac. To bring this vision to life, Aixam enlisted the help of engineer Felipe Colanacon and seasoned rally driver Bernard Darnesh. Together, they set out to design a car that could tackle the very terrain of the French countryside, from the winding roads of the Riviera to the snow-covered slopes of the Alps. The Megatruck was built on a tubeless steel space frame chassis, a common feature in high-performance vehicles of the time. However, what set the truck apart was its air suspension system, which allowed the driver to adjust the car's ground clearance from 8 inches or 203 mm to an impressive 13 inches or 330 mm. This adjustable suspension gave the Megatruck a level of off-road capability unheard of in the supercar world, allowing it to traverse through rough terrain with ease. And I know calling this thing a supercar seems wrong, but you'll get why I keep calling it one in a moment. You see, at the heart of the Megatruck was a 6-litre M120 V12 engine sourced from Mercedes-Benz. And for those that didn't know, this is the same engine which Pagani used in the Zonda. This naturally aspirated power plant was one of the most advanced engines of its time, delivering 394 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque, making it a fitting choice for a car that aimed to combine luxury, performance, and durability. Now, as you might think, this car was quite heavy, tipping the scales at over 5,000 pounds. But despite this heft, the Megatruck could accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds, as well as reach a top speed of 155 miles per hour. These numbers were respectable, but not groundbreaking in the supercar world, where lighter, more agile cars like the McLaren F1 and the Ferrari F40 were setting new benchmarks. However, none of those cars could match the track's off-roading prowess. The Megatruck's power was delivered to all the wheels through a 4-speed automatic transmission, ensuring that the car could maintain traction on a variety of surfaces. The all-wheel drive system, combined with the adjustable suspension, made the truck a true crossover in the literal sense of the word, a vehicle that could cross over from asphalt to dirt without breaking a sweat. In terms of design, the Megatruck followed the basic blueprint of a supercar, with its low-slung profile, aggressive lines, and aerodynamic features. However, its dimensions were anything but typical, measuring in at 16.6 feet or 5.08 meters in length and 7.2 feet or 2.2 meters in width. The Megatruck was larger than many luxury sedans of the time and even wider than the Humvee. Its sheer size gave it a commanding presence on the road, making it almost impossible to ignore. The truck's body was crafted from fiberglass, a material chosen for its lightweight and durability. The The front end featured large air intakes and a sculpted hood, while the rear was dominated by a massive spoiler that provided much needed downforce at high speeds. The overall aesthetic was a blend of form and function, with each design element serving a practical purpose while contributing to the car's imposing look. Inside, the Megatruck offered a spacious cabin capable of comfortably seating 4 adults. This was a rare feature in the supercar segment, where most vehicles were designed with only the driver and single passenger in mind. The interior was luxurious, with high-quality materials and a focus on comfort, reinforcing the car's dual identity as both a high-performance machine and a grand tourer. Now, with all of this, the Megatruck made its public debut at the 1992 Paris Motor Show, where it immediately captured the attention of enthusiasts and industry insiders alike. The concept of a supercar that could go off-road was unheard of, and the track's bold design and unique capabilities made it the star of the show. Orders began pouring in, with buyers eager to own a piece of automotive history. However, Aixam's ambitions were quickly tempered by the realities of production. The company lacked the infrastructure and resources to build the track in significant numbers, and as a result, only a handful of units were ever produced. Some sources suggest that as few as 5 Megatrucks were completed, making it one of the rarest supercars ever made. But despite its limited production, the Megatruck left a lasting legacy in the automotive world. Some might say that this was the first precursor to the modern SUV coupe craze, blending the high-performance characteristics of a sports car with the versatility of an off-roader, long before it became fashionable. To end it off, the Megatruck was a car ahead of its time, a bold experiment in what a supercar could be. In an era when manufacturers were focused on either speed or off-roading prowess, Aixam dared to ask, why not both? The result was a vehicle that defied categorization, a supercar that could tackle the toughest terrains and crossover that could outrun most sports cars. Now, at the end of the video, please let me know what you guys thought of the video and what do you guys think of this car. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you guys did like it, you'll most probably like most of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else I like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?